Okay, for the B section of the track, let's listen to the flute melody. Okay, so what I did here was, so if you listen to this part, so this is the start of the B section. So this fragment here actually comes from the beginning of the track. So if you listen here, okay, so I took these 4 notes here, and that's how I built the melody of the B section. So I didn't use the first 3 notes because then it would be too similar to the A section melody. So what I did was I took these 4 notes, and then that's what you have here in the B section. And then after that you have this part. So you have these 3 notes here. Okay, so these 3 notes come from the first 3 notes of the melody in the beginning of the track. So C, D, and E. Okay, so I just switched them around. So that's my melody for the B section. So it's a really good idea to take fragments from your A section melody and then build that up and use it for your B section. So that's for the flute. And then when the oboe comes in, they're just playing in thirds. Okay, so that's the flute, oboe, and then you have the piano. Okay, so you have the felt piano, and then for the pitched percussion, the log drum and the marimba, it's kind of helping out the piano with it has the similar notes, but it's much shorter. So let's listen to both the log drum and the marimba. The log drum is actually playing an octave lower, so it's the same, but here it sounds really full because both the log drum and marimba, they start from a much lower note. Okay, so let's listen to the whole thing for the B section. Okay, then this section here is just the marimba and log drum. I wanted to have this repetitive pattern before I introduce the development part of the track. Okay, and then after that, I basically just copy these ones. I duplicate these events here, and then the flute comes in, and the flute is basically the same melody as the melody in the A section, and you have the same thing with the oboe. It's the same melody, but I transpose it to different places, like starting from a different point in the C major scale. So let's listen to it. Okay, so this last part, it's the same as the A section. So if you listen to the piano, it's a descending line which goes from here towards the end. Okay, so you have the piano, and let's include the pitch percussion. Right. So basically, it's the same as the A section, but then it leads back to the A section, where you have the G7 chord at the end. Okay, so let's listen to the whole thing for this part, all the instruments together. So if you noticed, I put these two notes for the flute at the end. Okay, so these two notes are the same as the two notes in the beginning. So if you look here, bar 1 starts here. So actually the piece starts here. So these two notes are pickup notes. So I copy these two notes, I put it at the end here. So when you loop the track back to the beginning, it loops seamlessly. So I'm gonna turn on the repeat, or the loop function, and you can hear that it leads right back to the beginning of the track. Okay, so that's basically it. I hope you learned something from my short video, and if you want to check out the game, you can see the link in the description below. It's a really cool game, you should check it out. So for my next video, I'm going to be talking about piano books that helped me the most as a video game composer. If you have any suggestions for video content that you want to see in the future, please leave a comment below. Okay, see you soon.